Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to share some knowledge about the Buddhism. Buddhism is a religion of wisdom. The Buddha's great miracles and special abilities, there are so many few people will know. This is quoted only as a fraction. There is still a lot that people around the world still don't know. Be able to know what people are thinking and read their minds. Can know who did it, what karma did you do, and what are the results of that karma. Or do you know what each person did in his previous life? Has clairvoyance, can see in a past that is limitless, and the future is limitless as well. Can emit sound without using a microphone, which can be heard across hundreds of millions of galaxies. It can be at least or more, no problem. Has clairvoyance that can hear what anyone says throughout the galaxy. Can destroy 26 evil spirits and will know everything in the entire galaxy. No matter what it is, we know it all. We can answer it all, from the size of a galaxy to the atomic level. Can remember past lives, no limit, by being able to enter a black hole. Each person has a black hole inside of them. Able to view history for at least 100,000 lives. Can know which animals have died. All of them will have to be reborn in the third level of hell together. There are 53 levels of hell beings. There are few or almost none. To be born in the 6 levels of gods and 20 levels of Brahma, or to be born again as a human being. Just like a piece of dirt at the tip of a fingernail compared to the soil of the entire world. Therefore, there is no doubt that dead man, everyone is headed towards the third evil world together. No one will survive. Even the monks throughout the country and around the world will not survive. As for whether you believe it or not, that is up to you. It depends on the wisdom of the person. To consider for myself, because you have not pushing, convincing, forcing, or forcing you to believe. It depends on who has the ability. Do you have the wisdom to see clearly? There are only wise people that can be seen. Able to know that this galaxy Milky Way has 3 other worlds that are similar to us humans, including a round face, square face, egg face, water drop face. Can know that UFOs are real, but they all can't escape old age, sickness, death. Around the world, elements come in 3 sizes, starting from the smallest being 1,000 galaxies, the medium-sized 1 million galaxies, and the large 100 billion galaxies. The Buddha is very powerful, but refused to show his power because it's not useful. He is above the sky, above the human flesh angels throughout the universe. He can disappear, submerge on the ground, stand on water, fly like a bird, expand as high as a giant stepping on the earth, or shrink to the size of an atom. He can do everything that desire without limits, powerful and powerful, able to create anything. But there is only one thing that cannot be done. Cannot fight against the karma of each person, because karma is the greatest of the entire universe and of every human being. Buddhism is the only religion in the world. That is atheism. There is no God. God does not exist. There are only gods and gods of the Brahma level. There is only karma. That is true. Buddhism is a religion of wisdom. Those who do not have wisdom will not be able to access it. The core of Buddhism. Very few people are able to make the end of suffering. Only 1 atom of the earth can escape from the 3 worlds of evil. And what kind of human being are you? Where will you go next when you die? Do you have the answer for yourself yet? Leave it for urgent consideration. Therefore, Buddhism is the religion of the universe. If you want to escape from the 3 evils, which include hell, animals, beasts, you should seek additional knowledge from Kansongtham. In order to survive vicious circle, we humans were born for this mission specifically. Breaking the vicious cycle of being born is a constant suffering. We were not born to pursue crude, artificial happiness or wealth until you don't know that every human being, when they die, they all go to the 3 realms of evil, as the Tathagata has said. The Tathagata has spoken and cannot be wrong. Buddhism is a religion of science. It comes and goes and can be verified. It does not teach anyone to believe in a superstitious and irrational way. You can check online. Let's look at the history of Buddhism. I will understand and be able to answer every question. The type that you couldn't imagine more than 2,000 years ago. able to know that human fertilization has occurred starting in order from conception to birth as a baby. At that time there was no microscope. Therefore, it was the only religion in the world that atheism is there is no God, the Tathagata taught us to believe in. Only karma. Be a farmer because of karma, be a thief because of karma, be a millionaire because of karma, be a king because of karma, be a priest because of karma. All things are driven by karma, all karma, nothing happens randomly. Buddhism teaches to abandon, teach not to take anything as a burden. Throw everything away, whether it be worldly possessions, which are all things that do not belong to oneself. That's not ours, that's not us, that's not ours, teaching us not to cling to anything at all. I don't want anything at all, I don't even want any power. Even if I'm rich beyond measure, I don't want it. Everything is temporary, nothing is permanent. Everything belongs to Maya, nothing is lasting. Things come and go, treasures take turns to be admired, according to the mechanism of nature. Before you survive, that monk must be saved first. Even the monks were not spared, so how do you think you will survive? Not studying, not practicing correctly, to the end of the alley there are only angels. Who still has not escaped from the three evils? No angels will die, there are no permanent angels. Even if you do good, you will be rewarded by being born in heaven. If your visa expires, you will have to enter a Bayam 3. Understanding Buddhism is a good thing. But the problem is whether it is possible to access the core or not. That is what you should ask yourself. If you come from the Wat Ban Wat Pa route, I can tell you that you will definitely not get to the core. It can only be the bark, flakes, sapwood of the tree. Moreover, there are many beasts with many skills that are waiting for us. Studying the Dhamma of Buddhism, you should go to the end of the alley. That is, to achieve Dhamma in order to escape from the three worlds of evil. This is the essence of being ordained or studying the Dhamma of the Tathagata. Thank you everyone, please share and do subscribe for more videos about Buddhism. Spread love, peace and happiness.